Yo, what's going on everybody? So the brand new Satchel slash C4 weapon just dropped inside of Rivals, and in this video I'm gonna do a full review of the weapon and tell you if you should buy it or not. So let's just get right into it. Here's the limited time present skin you can get from the Satchel inside of the festive box. Also, the explosions don't really do anything crazy, they're just the default explosion. And this is the advanced Satchel you can get from skin case 1, but the explosions on this weapon actually affect this. So as you can see, it has like a little futuristic effect, and this is probably my favorite out of the two skins. And if you guys didn't notice, the festive skin for the Satchel has actually just been right here the entire time, but some of you might have not caught on to this, but it's basically been here since the Christmas update actually released. Alright guys, so from what I can tell, this Satchel really is not that good for dealing a good amount of damage. It is mainly for movement. So basically you could call this thing a mini grenade launcher because it's a utility, it only has 3 shots. Unlike the grenade launcher, after this little fight right here, I'm gonna show you guys this thing in action of what I'm actually talking about. But basically what you can do is you can run over to this start area, and basically you can just throw it down really quick and then instantly explode it. And it kind of is a little difficult at first, but once you get used to it, you can get some really good movement. You can also save the uses throughout the match, so if you want to get a little burst jump really quick, you can do that. So let me show you guys it again. So basically you just throw it down and you can explode it. Do that again, showcasing it that well, but there's a better jump. That's what it really can be like. Let me try and get some better gameplay. So if you place it on the ground really quick, and then you can boost yourself, you can do it again. And you can do that to get away from people in fights, but you only have 3 uses. And something I realized is that it basically, you have to go out of your way to use it for actually damaging people. So that's why I think if you're going to be using the Satchel, I would recommend using it in a way for movement and not damage. I could try and show you guys what it's like to actually try and damage someone with it, but trust me, it's not really that good. I hit him right there. Let me see if I can, can't damage him. As you saw from that little short clip, you really have to go out of your way to damage someone. If you're trying to damage someone with it, you could literally just use the Molotov and throw it at them and not use this. But if you're a really big fan of movement, I highly suggest buying this utility so you can get some mini jumps instead of using the grenade launcher or the grenade, because with the grenade you only get 1 use basically per match, and you can get 1 big jump. But for this, you basically go the same distance you would with the grenade. Obviously you go a little bit farther with the grenade, but I mean, these things are basically the same. Let me try and kill him really quick. I'll try and kill him with the Satchel. Oh, he jumped over it. Alright, got that round over with. That's some short gameplay with it. Alright, we're on the brand new Backrooms map, which actually matches very well with this skin. But on a map like Backrooms, this thing could work very well because of how small it is and how easy it might be to get a jump off, plus also boosting yourself away. So let me try and do that again really quick. Let me find out where this guy is, and once I find him, you can see he's over there. Do that. But yeah, the explosion radius definitely I feel could. I hit him for 50 right there, and then he's probably gonna kill me with the flamethrower because, yeah, the range is just crazy on that. But you can see on certain maps how this thing could actually work very well. But when you're trying to damaging people, even on a map like this, it really is still just having to go out of your way to try to damage them. But I'm kind of just using it for the movement. Pull out my weapon. I see him over there. Trap him right there, and then it actually exploded right away because he damaged it with his flamethrower. So that's another thing you might get lucky with. I feel like that's not really a skill thing. It's just you throw it at someone, and then before you actually have a chance to explode it yourself, they explode it because they basically shot at it. Flamethrower ain't working on me today. But I do think all of you movement players are really gonna enjoy this item compared to other people. As you saw right there, I threw that thing at him because I knew he was rushing towards me. So honestly, if someone's just running at you, you can throw this Satchel down, and chances are when they're shooting at you, they will activate it in case you're not able to switch over to your utility really quick and actually activate it yourself. So let's bounce over all of these flares and then see him in the corner right there. And I don't think his flamethrower is going to be enough. And as you can see, since I threw that thing right at his feet, he blew it up with his flamethrower. So there's definitely some cool plays to be made with this thing. I'd recommend only using this on the smaller confined maps and not really big maps, because I feel this thing won't work that well. I feel it could always work decently well in 1v1s and stuff, but on maps that are very big, I feel it might not work very well. But on something like this, you could use it to get away from people, I suppose, but at the same time, let me try and explode them. It's so hard to switch. Oh my gosh, I did it. Yeah, if they don't know that your C4, I guess, is right there, you could catch them off guard, but it's honestly hard to switch over to your utility really fast. I feel most of the time, if you're trying to damage someone with the utility, you're just going out of your way. So I feel that might get you killed a lot. That's why I just like to use it for the movement. As you can see, you know, we're just going along here. And then they shot out my C4 thing before I could actually use it myself. So that means you kind of just wasted it. And as you might have saw, it was kind of fast, but it didn't even boost me because they shot it. I'm already in their spawn. I only used 2 of the utilities, but my aim right there just wasn't the best. But once again, movement here is really good. And just a reminder, these things are in early access right now, so if you want to get these for yourself, you're gonna have to wait till tomorrow if you don't actually own the standard weapon bundle. I'm gonna get some gameplay in with like the Christmas version of this thing, just because it is Christmas time, so I feel like you gotta use it. And honestly, that was just horrendous aim by myself, so let's just skip to the next round, bro. I do think this weapon is a step up from the battle axe release, because I feel like this weapon's actually like usable now. But with the battle axe, it was basically impossible to use because of how bad it was, in my opinion. But now that it's gotten buffed, I feel like it definitely is a lot better. Maybe get him with that. And we got him. Let's go. Trapped him in the little corner right there. I think this is definitely one of the more fun utilities in the game. Since a lot of the utilities now, it's just like medkit and Molotov, I feel like. But now with this, I feel like you have some more opportunities to make some cool plays. So it seems like Arena and Backroom are going to be this weapon's best maps. If you're using the satchels, I highly recommend using Katana, because I feel like you're not really using the scythe as much if you are moving around a bunch. But this thing, since it has 3 uses, I mean, don't forget also, this thing does do 50 damage per thing. Controller aim. But this thing does do 50 damage per hit, so it is possible to kill someone only using this. But that will probably only happen if it's actually like a really bad player, to be honest. Alright, this 1v1's gonna come all the way down to just my skill, because I used all my uses on the satchel for basically nothing. I lost W controller. Alright, and that's going to be the gameplay with the brand new satchel. Honestly, I'm just going to call it a C4 because that's basically what it is. Come on now. But let me know if you guys will be buying this thing. Honestly, it's only going to be 35 keys when this thing actually releases for everybody. So I would recommend buying it. If you are a movement player, I highly recommend buying it. But if you don't think you're going to be using it for movement a lot, I would say you could stay away from it. But overall, it's a pretty fun new weapon. And I think it'll be kind of underrated in terms of, like, I guess maybe pro players using it or stuff like that. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.